Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is going to be a July reading for Gemini. The spread that I'm using, hang on, I got a cough. I'm not sick, it's just that my chest seized up on me. Probably from leaning over the table, but it happened particularly during Aries reading, so I'm a little bit like wind knocked out of me, so sorry for the coughing. The spread that I'm using for July is my Triptych Door spread. It's two side doors that are, I don't like that, I'm gonna put it on here. Two side doors that are smaller and then a central door that's larger. Like physically the card is larger. Still doesn't look all the way focused. Nope. So that's about as good as that's gonna get for a minute. It just looks off. The decks that I'm using for this, now normally, since I got the Starseed Oracle, I was compelled to shuffle it together into a mega deck with the Work Your Light Oracle. But for one of the other signs, I was compelled to pull these all out, so I figured, well, this gives me another deck to use for these readings. So this is just the Work Your Light Oracle for Gemini. And the other deck is my Twin Flame Pinnacle deck. So there's two sets of cards in here, 9 through Ace, and I've labeled one with masculine energy and one with feminine energy. So if you're not a twin flame, it doesn't matter, but it works well because it's for Gemini, which is the twins. And in the beginning, Gemini was supposed to be a masculine twin and a feminine twin, but when the patriarchy took over, it became Castor and Pollux and other various, Romulus and Remus, masculine twins. But if you look at other stories, you think of like Hansel and Gretel, even though they're typically, I feel like typically Hansel's supposed to be older, but they could be twins. So there's some stories where there's a male and a female twin, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, it's a card deck. There's a couple of extra cards that were blank that I scribbled on, so I have a couple of bonus cards. Gemini energy for July. We have North Node retrograde Gemini. Mercury is in Cancer. Well, Mercury is in Gemini until the 11th, direct. And then it's in Cancer from the 12th to the 27th, and then it's in Leo for the last few days of the month. Mercury in Gemini. The moon is in Gemini on the 6th through the 8th. Mercury and the moon in Gemini. Is there anything else? I'm thinking. Lilith is going into Gemini on the 18th, which is sort of like the dark side of the moon, this sort of like money and resources and sexuality and hedonistic things. It's these sort of shadow aspects, I guess. I think that's it. I felt like there was a lot of Gemini and Mercurial energy throughout these readings, but when I go to look at it, there's only a few things, really. Okay. So let me get into the reading. Okay. Alright, so the King of Pentacles related to masculine energy. Upright. King of Pentacles is Aries and Taurus. And, oh, this is interesting. 9 of Pentacles with feminine energy. This is like all the single ladies. masculine energies, his kingdom is like handled, and the feminine energy, she's not the queen, but her ends are starting to meet. I don't know if the twins there. Let's see what's going on in the middle. I just heard like the twain shall in twain shall the two never meet or something like that. The Pillar of Light. Just heard Romeo and Juliet in the background. I'm like, that's not right, but somebody's still catcalling it at me. The Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Interesting. Why is that? Look at this. It's like a mirror. But there's a delay or confusion. This is giving me those retrograde energies, though, too. Nine of Pentacles. Venus in Virgo. So there's a mercurial energy there. The King of Pentacles was Aries and Taurus. I mean, Taurus is Venus, so Venus and Mars are both in Leo for the first 3 weeks of the month. And shortly before Venus skips off into Virgo, this card, that's when Lilith shifts from Taurus to Gemini. And it might be worth watching Gemini watching Taurus's reading, because I was talking about that there. And I also, it's making me look at the Uranus and Taurus energy, which is an air element, but it's not Gemini, it's Aquarius. So what's going on? The moon in Gemini on the 6th to the 8th. Moon and Mercury in Gemini are two different aspects of the masculine and feminine. But then there's a sensuality that's been delayed coming in for the feminine starting on the 17th. This is a delay or confusion. The masculine's like fine, more or less, in this reading. Masculine energy is doing fine. Mars energy, right, in comparison. Now, Mercury can also be the young male as well, but the masculine is at the king, right? He's like midway between Mercury and the Emperor at a king, right? He's not the page just kind of dicking around, which is how Mercury could be seen, right? It's the fool, it's the youth, the teenage masculine energy that would be comparable to the maiden energy. He's a lad, right? A lad. L-A-D, lad. So the feminine energy has been experiencing this like energy flow manifestation delay, and a lot of it seems to be coming in through the sacral chakra. It's not clear that that's that here though. I feel like here there's a more, for Gemini there's more of a heart chakra blockage, and I don't know why that is, but I'm seeing it more like the Lovers, which to me indicates more of a heart center thing. This Pillar of Light makes me think of the Kundalini energy though, right? It's not flowing in the right direction. But let me see what the bottom of the decks have to say. So we have the Ten of Pentacles inverted related to feminine energy, right? It's like I can't there's a delay in completing something. I'm not getting contentment, even though things are starting to really manifest in a way that's useful. The other card here on the bottom was the Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I see this as the masculine and the feminine have to kind of be in the same energy for this duality to click. And we see that for Gemini, the feminine energy is still being worked on. But it's like once the feminine gets enough of these pentacles, of this manifestational confidence and flow of their full power, they'll be able to be at the queen level, so that they have this like one true pair kind of energy, so that they can come into this energy. So this pillar of light, there's just a confusion or delay here, and that some of that's the retrograde energy, and some of that's been this slowdown that's been happening with Lilith, which is the dark side of the moon. It's the shadow aspect of the feminine energy that's been causing a man in the material world this manifestational delay. So this isn't like not happening or negative. There's just been confusion, right? Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. It's like I haven't been able to figure out what's been going on. I haven't had access to this high priestess energy. I'm not getting the synchronicities. I'm missing, like, I'm not in flow with the universe necessarily. But the vibration has been slowly dragging forward because this double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity, part of the uplift is from going through the struggle. It's like I've been through it and now I understand the problem, so I'll be able to anchor this energy of completion, this 10, once I get through essentially the energies that are coming in July. Right? It's like these are inverted at the beginning of the month, and hopefully by the end of the month we'll have been able to go through this work and felt the shift in the transition and been able to connect to those planetary shifts and pick up on that energy flow. But here, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity, it's like overcoming that energetic obstacle is in a way channeling. And it connects to this pillar, it's like if you're low energy, you imagine this beam, this pillar of light that runs through your spine and like up the back of your head and out into the universe, but it also flows downwards under your feet, and it becomes this sort of like ring of endless light, because in the way the universe works, it should connect, but that's not really relevant, right? We're looking at it like a pillar of light. It like goes through your chakras. It's like you take your Kundalini energy, all the chakras align in their feedback loop on themselves, and then you take this beam of light and it extends it, and it's sort of like jacking into the universe's Kundalini, right? You're just recharging the battery, right? Like your spine is like the little tab that hooks it into the charger, and you just go and put yourself on the charger like a battery. Here, it's like this pillar poking up into the next realm, right? As if it didn't continue in a loop, right? Here it is on Earth, here it is popping through the clouds, and this is your sort of galactic origins, and here's all these people beaming down because they're like, oh, we're going to bring this light down here. But because it's such a hard task, you have to, like, essentially you're doing it in teams. So this could be relating literally to, like, twin flames that have to, like, get their shit together and then come together, and then they're like now we're going to double time this, but it also can be just your own energies, because everyone has masculine and feminine energies, but there's been this slowdown in terms of this sort of creative sensuality, this like the fact that the creative force has a sexual aspect to it, right? It's especially in Western religious-based societies, it's been stamped out and said to be evil. It's been like relegated to the shadows, and this is the unearthing of that. It's like the harnessing of the energy, the understanding of it, like when you understand it, it's not going to run amok and overpower you. You know, it's like if you understand how to use fireworks, you're not going to blow your hand off. And here, it's sort of the masculine energy is, in this instance for Gemini, is actually holding the space. A lot of the time lately, it's been the masculine that's been behind, but here there's a deep feminine wound, and some of that is actually because of the patriarchy, but here there's a chance for that healing, and Gemini is the one who is able to hold that shift. Right? It's like the twins are being reestablished. Right? We're chipping away the idol of the second male twin and realizing, oh, it was supposed to be a girl twin. They just you know, put it in carbonite and stamped it with, you know, another male face. So that's what's going on for Gemini energy. I'm going to move the camera, so hold on. Alright, if you want to get... That could be a little closer. If you want to get a personal reading, the complete list of readings I have and how much they cost is going to be in the description box underneath here. If you'd like to help keep this channel chunking along, donate energy exchange tip jar. That's PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. If you'd like actual, like, tangible items, I've got coloring books, dark poetry, merch, prints, and actual art items. There's a coupon code here for Etsy, 3 or more items, 17% off. If you go through the link tree, it should pop right in at the top. All of my contact points are through the link tree, social media, purchasing, my crusty little website, email, and so on. linktr.ee/CATtheMinion. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, my discussion tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.